Yo, what's up YouTube? Lone Wolf Gaming here for episode 29 of Tales of Arise. Hope you enjoy. Are you the blazing sword of Calaglia? You're welcome to stay here if you like, but just don't cause any trouble while we're here. You understand?
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little, if you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Well then, I guess it's time to go to Estaluva Forest.
Ah! Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh! Even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Hootle, don't get blown away, okay?
What's next? Is a bug gonna fly into Law's mouth? Let's see what's up with the Valley of the Four Winds.
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed. Mahag Sar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
Indeed, we will keep moving right after we, see what's up with the rock formation.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
That's cool. Those giant rings are a machine of some sort to skew energy. Neat. Let's see what's up with the perfect brother. Don't know who here has a brother, but... yeah, Kisara does. Let's see what's up with him.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Well, so that's neat. She can do pretty much everything except for makeup. Neat. Well, I'm gonna work my way through this town and try to get to the forest. Walked into the Aiden Lake area and we got something called Kisara's Regimen to listen to. So let's go right at it.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Well, I think I will go ahead and say what other people said in the group. That Kisara definitely acts like a mother.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans, this is...
Terrible. That's what Alphen was going to say, I believe. This is just terrible.
We should be able to cook here.
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her Danan bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Alright, I'll press forward. I will be back once I know more.
I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
Love the way I say that and then I get dialogue. It's about fitting, though. Looks like this elevator is stuck. Damn it. What the hell did the Renans do to it? Probably ensure that no one could follow them. That's what I would do. We're not getting out of here unless we find a way around it. Why don't we look around and see if there is anything useful? A wise idea. Perhaps we'll find another way down. Maybe like steps. That's alright with you, Shion. Sure. Alright, I will, look around. But it appears to me that there is most definitely a way down without even having to look much. It's called just taking a leap of faith.
Phew! What a rush!
And then another. There we go. And then let's go one more. Alrighty then, I'm gonna go ahead and battle these guys and I'll be back.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Searing Gale!
Can you take it out?
Glacial Spear!
Double Demon Fang!
I'll take it. Crawls up. Time to get out of the way.
Everlasting darkness.
Negative fence in there to
Resonate with the
Glad you
earth.
have your
A
uses.
charge like that could easily be
I'll
fatal.
show you how
Just as well
Another
I'm here to
incantation
stop.
ruined.
Marksman handle this.
I shall ensure you survive this.
Glimmer Dragon!
Glacial Spear!
Double
Pierce
Demon Fang!
Evil!
Tempest.
Freeze Lancer!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I can carve through. I'll finish you here and now.
Dragon Tail! Double Demon Demon Fang! You picked the wrong fight!
Say?
Blow them away!
How's that?
Double Demon Fang!
I know, I'm all stuffed up.
No further!
Talon Hurricane!
Double Demon Fang!
Now I'm in the groove.
Tempest! Here I come!
Reload!
Watch
Swallow
it.
Blade! You're mine!
Talon Hurricane!
Elusive
Freeze
Deity! Rotating Pile Driver!
Double Demon Fang!
Elusive Deity! Rotating Pile
Double
Driver!
Demon Fang!
Hurricane!
Slash!
Back
I'll
in
face you!
Got you.
Doesn't hurt? I thought you were going to wreck the place.
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Well, if y'all couldn't tell, I decided just to go ahead and leave that fight since it shouldn't really affect much, and it was blocking our way, so it's pretty much an essential fight. So looks like the generator to an elevator. Turn on the generator. Yes, please. The elevator can now stop on the surface as well as basement 3 and basement 4. Nice. And I'm gonna work my way down.
I think Hoodle's hungry.
Funny. I could have sworn that was your stomach making all the racket.
Was looking around and found an interesting tidbit of dialogue. A couch that looks completely out of place here. Was it for a lord? And let's see what's up with the Estaluva Fortress ruins, which also popped up.
For the hideout of a runaway lord, this place is a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Do you think she had it built with that in mind?
No. Personally, I think this used to be part of a Danon castle or fortress of some sort.
How can you tell?
For one thing, it doesn't look like a storehouse. For another, it's old, and you can tell it was built to let people hole up inside of it.
Huh. I'll take your word for it. I don't know the first thing about brick. You know, I've always thought you were a smart little cookie, but damn, Rinwell, you really know your stuff.
It's no big deal. I've just read a lot of books is all.
If this is meant to be a castle, there wasn't much to it above ground. Are there such things as underground castles?
There probably used to be more of it above ground. That is, until 300 years ago.
So the main structure must have been lost during the time of the invasion, with only the underground part remaining. And then this lord decided to use it for her own purposes. Have I got that right?
But what reason could she have for using this place instead of staying back in her own castle?
That's what we're here to find out. Whatever it is, she's up to no good.
Right. It's all the more reason we need to hurry up and find her before it's too late.
Up to no good indeed. I will be back.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Can you take it? Does it hurt?
I'm not done!
Spear.
Double Demon Fang!
Freeze Lancer!
You're mine!
This one's mine!
You're finished! Come!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Ready!
I'm on it!
Annihilation!
Infernal
Do
Torrent!
it! Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
By the power of water!
Catapult!
Do it! Here I come! In an instant! Impact Crop!
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
This place goes pretty deep underground.
It was probably built that way so it could still be used even if the above-ground portion got destroyed.
Perhaps that's why it's still here, and why it was made into her hideout. It would certainly stand to reason.
I agree with both sentiments completely. Looks like we got another elevator generator. Elevator can now stop at basement 1. Perfect. That is definitely where a boss fight will be, to say the least. So, yeah. I'm gonna continue looking around and I'll be back.
This place is full of weird machinery, old and new. Just what the hell was she doing here?
By all appearances, the sort of unsavory research she wouldn't want to see divulged.
Even to other Renans? That's a scary thought.
Scary thought indeed, but quite interesting to see the least. Let's see what's up with I don't know how to say her name, but her hideout nonetheless.
By all appearances, it would seem she was researching something here.
You think so? What kind of research could she have been doing in a place like this?
Your guess is as good as mine. Hardly anything the likes of us could imagine.
If we assume it was because this area is rich in astral energy, then it's possible she could have been doing any number of things.
Indeed. Renan castles and spirit vessels are often found in such locations. Intriguingly, Dahnan ruins are also known for their abundant energy.
You Renans attacked us. Don't act like you're just some...
Sheesh, enough already. This isn't the place to pick a fight over this.
How can you be so calm listening to all of this? You've suffered at the hands of guys like him too.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm calm.
Well, I'll continue looking around. Well, you guys, I've decided to go ahead and backtrack to here to heal. And I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. On the next episode, we will be going to basement floor 1. I hope you all enjoyed and have a great rest of y'all's day. Peace out.